As expected. As expected, I completely broke it. Whoops. Let's not do that. No, let's just not do that, and then it's fine. Hopefully people know that they can hop back in here and things won't break. Let's open this up. So welcome back, the few of you who are coming back. We are going to, as you guys guessed it, we're going to make your name 3D. Boom. So this is from my 365, actually. So I used this for my Kevin Durant graphic for my 365. Let me just like copy this and tell Twitter. I broke the stream. Here is a new link. LOL. Okay. So what we got going on here with this text, which is kind of nice. Let me see what the composition we have here. Let's do 2500. And let's do physical. And let's add an ambient occlusion and add a global illumination. And the sky is nothing, which is bad. So let's take the sky. Oh, it's the Oakland Arena panoramic photo. We just want to do an HDR. So we're going to search my computer for an HDR. This one's fine. I'm going to add that here. Oh, I need to pop out this new chat. Yeah, it's Garrett's fault. Let's just blame Garrett. No, I knew that was going to happen. Like, it's... So I use a dongle that has Ethernet on it. So I can plug into Ethernet. So I unplugged something. It just breaks every single time. I don't know why. So, anyway, here's her name now. So what I can do, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this out as a JPEG real quick. And it's going to quit out of the file. We're going to hide that. I'm going to go in here and make a plane. Make a plane in plane. That's plane in plane in plane. So I'm going to make it 200 by 250 inches. Because that's apparently how giant I made this. 90-degree angle. Let's drop it down a little bit and then make it a little bit larger. Basically, I want to make this the exact same size as the composition we have going on here. Because if I do that, I can make a new material right here that has the color of what we just made. So you guys can't see this over here, but basically I'm just adding. This now has this. Look at that. That's hilarious. So basically, here's our Carli Lloyd graphic. But I need to take this plane and shoot it backwards in space so it's behind the text like this. Shoot it up. Make it, oops. Make it, nope, that's moving, not scaling. Make it larger like that. Go up here. My headphones died, so that's fun. So I can hear myself talk, and I don't have any music anymore, so that's super fun. Like this, and this is basically just going to allow me to get the positioning for this text. I need to make this text larger, like this. I don't think it needs to be as beveled as much, so I'm going to drop this back like that. I think that's solid. Now, the colors I have on here are the colors for the warriors, so I need to fix that. So I'm just going to go into colors, RGB, or not RGB, we'll just do hue and saturation and make this red. So that is red, and then this other material is also the color for them. I'm just going to make this more of just an actual true gold, which it already kind of is. Let me turn this on, see what this looks like. So what this is going to actually allow me to do, and I'm going to actually, I need to go into Photoshop. I need to open that back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to export this document without the front. So if I export this without this front, I don't need this. I don't need the lookups. That's fine. I don't need these. The stars can stay, but I don't want the front Carli. So this is what I want. So I'm going to save this out as a JPEG because we're going to use this, and this is going to show me what the true reflection would look like. We're going to go in here. I'm just going into this, and I'm just going to basically reload the graphic. And there's a button that says reload image, but I didn't hit that. This is what we have going on now. So we have, it says Lloyd, but the reflections are reflecting off of where it is on the actual graphic. So we might play around with this a little bit just to verify that this is the exact spot it's going to go in. Which is why I was trying to make it so this back area is the exact size. So, you know, maybe I need to move the text over a teeny bit. So now it's dead center. And then maybe we extrude it actually a little bit more. Kind of like that. So I think that's solid. Now, I haven't looked at this file in like 4 years. So I don't know what's going on. So I've got a lot of these lights in the front I don't think we need. I don't think we need these two lights. We've got these two corner lights and this other light in the back. Let's see what that looks like. Because it's already white. The front. So we don't need to blow out that white anymore. But we might want it to actually have some effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of a bump to the front here. And global scale is 600, so that's fine, or 400. So it's going to make the front a little bit wavy. Kind of like this. So I think that's good. I think really what I need to do is I need to drop all these lights down. And the reason I'm doing that is because I had the text in a different spot. Let's click this here. So that looks nice. So this is actually having a shadow effect too, as you can see here on this, which might look fine, might be what we want. The question is, would it make sense to add light between the text and the image to act as lights on the design? Yeah, that would make sense. Really though, what's happening is, like if I zoom in here on this area, this is white. Well, I know what I can do. I think we'll see what this looks like. But you can see it's reacting off of this, so it's light where the light area is already. But I think if I just go into this material, the material is set. I just like this material editor better. So I have the color set to that. I can set the luminance to that, and this is going to act like a light then. So if I add that, it should theoretically emit light and not just be a color. So it might be more realistic to what it is. Now, it's exactly the same. But I get what you're saying. I don't think it's necessary. It is a good thought. I think since it's already that color, I can also fake it. Well, let's just do that because it's a good idea. Let's see what it looks like. So I'm using area light, and I'm going to make it short and make it wide. Short and wide. And then we're gonna try and match. Gonna match the angle here. Kind of like this. Angle, angle, angle. Oh, nope, that's not angle, that is scale. So something like this. And we're gonna put this behind but in front, like that. But I want it to match up perfectly. Okay, how does that look? Does that look good? Looks decent. Okay, so I'm going to take this, copy, paste it. I should be able to just flip the coordinates. Actually, I just want to rotate it. Plus 180. That work? No, I want to do plus 90. Plus 90. Whatever. Rotate it. Like this. Then we're going to move it like this and like this. So this is where the lights are. So we'll see what this does. We'll see what effect this has at all. But actually, I need to select both of these and do details, show and reflection. Now it's going to show in the actual reflection. Kind of like that. So it's with them or without them. I'm trying to think of something. Because really I would want these to be like blurry. I think it would be better to do something that had like an object glow. Instead, I'm gonna get rid of these real quick. This is what it's gonna look like without it. I want to make sure we can still see the Lloyd at the bottom, like this. I think this should be good enough. Now it does have the signature in there, so I want to get rid of that. So let's pull that up and up. Open recent. Let's get rid of the autograph. Save. Just hit the button. Okay. We're gonna go back here. I should just be able to click on this and hit reload image, and that should go away. That should go away. Oh, it's a different file. Oh, it's because they're in the texture, so it's just changing each time, actually. The two. Okay. Sure. Save. Okay, I think that's good. Let's render this one more time and just take a look at it. So I don't like the red. I don't want the whole thing to be gold. I just want the back to be gold like this. Yeah, I want it to kind of look like this. And then let's just move these lights. Nope, no, that's not what I want. I want these lights down. Let's see what this looks like. That's good, but actually let's take this front material, and then if I give this a little bit like 50% roughness, I think it'll look better. It won't reflect as well, but it is reflecting some of that. Let's pull it back a little bit. And a little bit more. Okay, so let's render, add to render queue, save, yes. Some stuff I made with Tyson Beck, which was fun. What are my render settings? Saving as a TIFF, that's fine. So I'm gonna render 2 copies of this. One is gonna be this, the other one is going to be just the text without the background, and I'm gonna use that as an alpha so I can clip it. And hopefully this doesn't take like 6 years. It's just 1 frame. It shouldn't take too long, but we have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, it's gonna take like 2 minutes. It'll take like a minute, so that's fine. Let's go back into Photoshop. Let's open up where we were. We got this, so I can turn all this stuff back on. All this good stuff we had. all these good, fun things. I can put this Carli back on. Delete this, delete this. Cinema 4D. This will be done in 30 seconds. And we'll just hang out. How you guys doing today? You guys enjoying your Wednesday afternoon? So here's one, so that's good. So this is what we want. So I'm going to delete this plane and save and render, add to render queue. Shoot, no, I need to go here, save, and do an alpha channel and separate the alpha. Then I need to add to the render queue, and yes, I would like to save. I'm going to go to the render queue, delete this one. This is editing as Durant, because that's what I saved this file as, but that's fine. That is rendering. What class do you have today? What super awesome, mega fun class do you have? Let me know, and I'm gonna grab Penny. Alright, Penny has been acquired. You have a climate change class. That sounds terrible. For how real climate change is, that sounds absolutely terrible. Where are these exporting to? These are exporting to my hard drive in my 365 folder. That was a mistake. TIFF. I'm just gonna search my hard drive for TIFFs. Modified today. And hopefully it selects the right thing. Come on. We're doing a tour of a tree ring lab. Sounds interesting. Coming down? There you go. Okay, hold on. It's reading this TIFF format. There we go. Okay. Here's our 3D text. So I need to take this, which is our alpha, and mask our background to it. So now this is our text. So I can save this out as Lloyd 3D text, not Kevin Durant. So now that text exists, and that is good. So now we can pop our text right there. And that is where the text belongs, and that's where it naturally looks normal. Now I can move it up a little bit, and it should look fine. I can play with it a little bit, but I think that's okay. And usually what I do is I usually duplicate this and set it to multiply. Or set it to overlay. And just deepen it up a little bit. Let's put this polygon in front of this, actually. Is this in front? Yeah. Put that in front of it. We have Carli Lloyd here, which is good. Be nice if we had some reflection of her, but I'm not going to bother with it. I don't know really what else I want to add to this, because we've got a good setup going on. It looks cool. I think I'm going to add my logo to this. Just do that now. Logo. You know what this is missing? It's missing her signature blurred somewhere. I think this actually would look nice Like a nice small signature. Like right there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's grab my logo. Paste. Oh, look at this. Paste as layers. Ah, that's new. That's new pasting from Illustrator. I can paste layers. This is just my logo though, so it's not a big deal. Just nestle that right there. Pop this open. Lloyd. I think we can add something better to this background. So we've got this background here. I think we can make it a little bit more dynamic. I'm just trying to think of what. Stripes would make sense, but it's blue, so it's not that. Maybe like, I'm trying to think of something patriotic, you know, like DC. But Carli Lloyd is from New Jersey and played in New York. She's played mainly for a while for the New York Gotham Football Club. And then she played for the Western New York Flash. Really just United States stuff. It's kind of what I want to add. Go to Envato. Let's go to the elements. It starts like Washington, D.C. Spelled it wrong. It's not finding it. Washington, D.C. I think it'd be cool to have like the Capitol building or something like behind her. Maybe just some flags. It's like a bunch of American flags. Like a row of American flags. I want photos of American flags. That's too many. I want this, but not this. Come on. Okay, download. We're going to put this here. Up like this. Rotated slightly. Scaled up a little bit. Then we're gonna flip it around. I'm gonna let my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Like that. Look at that. Look at that symmetry going on. Symmetry. So that's okay. I need to match this though. So I think I need to go like that. There. American flags. Carli Lloyd. Probably finished. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of this signature because I don't like how it looks. It might look nice there, up there. Now we'll just get rid of it. Alright, I think that's done. We'll do that. Didn't put any really lighting effects on here. Let's do that just real quick. Then I'll go take my dog for a walk that she wants. So we'll go to select, modify, contract. We'll do 3 pixels because it's a bigger image. Curves, boost up the bottom like this. Apply it. 3.5 pixels, invert. And then we won't have it affect the back end like that. We'll make a new layer. Just gonna select this blue. I'm really just gonna select this very, very light 2% or 20% and just hit the edges kind of like this. I should take this and like kind of hit some of these areas, and that's fine. Save. You want to get rid of this polygon right here? We might want to get rid of this polygon right here. I already deleted the autograph though. No, I didn't. It's right there. Okay, let's get rid of this polygon. Let's hide these. Hold on. It's just breaking everything. Polygon. Hide. Autograph. I'll just put this in the corner. Smaller. I think that'll look nice. There. There's no texture down here though. Like, there needs to be some texture down here. Let's add... I think I just need to add a layer. That's white. Camera raw filter on the white. Let's give it texture, which it doesn't have, but let's add effects. Let's add grain. Should be able to add grain to white, shouldn't I? No? Filter noise, add noise, 1% noise. Set to multiply. Probably did nothing. Autograph, vector smart object, good. Okay, let's do some final edits to this. Convert to smart object, filter, camera raw. Just bring it all together real quick. A little bit of contrast, just some slight edits. And then under effects here, I'll give it a little bit of grain here, and then put these back on. Save, and we're done. Cool. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying along, even though I broke the stream. This was fun to do. Might do one tomorrow. We'll see. My wife's gonna be at work again, so thank you guys for joining me. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will see you guys on Tuesday when we're gonna make some random design of something. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for